So Jolly Roger. Chapter 1. I thought you said you read the book, said Sam. I looked over at Sam and Fred swaying in the tops of the 2 coconut trees next to mine. We were 30 feet above the ground. I grabbed my tree tighter. I did, I said weakly. I closed my eyes so I couldn't see just how far up we were. Well, what happened this time, Mr. Magic? Asked Fred. We didn't even open the book. We were just goofing around in your room. Now we're making like monkeys in the tops of some trees on a deserted island. Maybe it was something you said Sam. Waves crashed on the beach. I smelled the salt air. I opened one eye to look at Sam and Fred. Sam's glasses hung from one ear. Fred's Mets cap was twisted backward. They did kind of look like monkeys hugging coconuts. If I hadn't been so scared, I would have laughed. I said I read the book. I didn't say I understood it. Oh, great, said Sam, trying to hang on to his coconut and fix his glasses at the same time. So you're telling us you don't know where we are? I looked out at the long stretch of the blue ocean. The hot sun hung high in the blue sky. I tried to guess what time it might be. Where we are? I don't even know when we are. Ah! Screamed Sam. A red and blue parrot flew by and screeched back. We're lost, moaned Sam. Shipwrecked, castaways, Robinson Crusoes in time and space. We have no idea where or when we are. Ah! Get a grip, said Fred. I wished for a buried treasure. The book sent us here. Fred started to climb down his tree. It doesn't take Einstein to figure it out. Somewhere around here, there's buried treasure. We are going to die, said Sam. Don't say I didn't warn you, because where there's buried treasure, there's pirates. We are dead meat, shark food. Well, look at the bright side, said Fred. If you're dead, you won't have to go to school on Monday. Sam gave his glasses a push. Ha, ha, ha. You're so funny, I forgot to laugh. Fred started to slide down the tree trunk. What's the big deal? We find the treasure, dig it up, Joe says the hocus pocus stuff, and we go back home millionaires. Well, I said. What's this well? Said Sam. I don't like the sound of this well. Well, the book says there are a lot of ways to travel in time, I said. But the only way to get back to our time is to find the person who has the book in this time. But what about the all-purpose time warper spell? Said Fred. I shook my head. It only works going backward. We have to find the book to get home. Sam knocked his head on the nearest coconut. Oh, fine. That's just fine. I mean, that should be easy. Thanks to Lame Brain Treasure Hunter here, there aren't that many people to ask for the book. Let's see. We could ask this coconut. We could ask that seagull. We could ask the ocean. We could ask the... Oh, no. What's an oh, no? I asked. Sam pointed out to the ocean. We could just see the front of a sailing ship appearing from around the edge of the island. Hey, it looks like a ship, said Fred. 3 guesses what kind of ship, Einstein, said Sam. And the first 2 don't count. We clutched our trees and watched the front of the ship turn into what looked like a huge wooden ocean liner. Except this ocean liner had cannons, and it was flying a flag from its mast, a black flag with a white skull. Oh, no, said Fred. He went back up the tree fast. Chapter 2. While the pirates drop anchor and load their rowboat, maybe I should go a week after the last time we traveled through time. And that was more than 1,000 years before this time, which is a later time if you're just reading this for the first time in your own time, which, oh, forget it. Let me start one more time. Last week, my time, I got a birthday present from my Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe is a magician. He gave me a book. It had strange silver writing on the front that said the book. When Fred opened the book, it transported my two best friends, Fred and Sam, and me to King Arthur's time. We met a bunch of knights, a dragon, a giant, and stuff like that. But you can read about that some other time. To get back to this time, the week after we got back to our time, Fred and Sam came over to my house to check out the book again. I've been thinking about this time travel stuff, said Fred, and I think we should go somewhere worth our while. Fred sat on my bed, still wearing his baseball uniform, tossing his baseball and catching it. Kids in those magic books I've read are always so dumb. They always wish for exciting adventures or some garbage like that, and they never take anything useful with them, like a machine gun or a jet. I say we wish for a pile of money and come back millionaires. Sam looked up from his comic book. No way. It'll never work. If you had ever made it to the end of any of those magic books, you would know that magic is very tricky. Like Joe's uncle said, be careful what you wish for. You might get it. We could wish for a pile of money, end up in a bank, and get shot by Jesse James. I sat at my desk trying to perfect my disappearing quarter trick. Sam's right. It's not like faking people out with coin tricks. Let's just be a little more careful this time and figure out exactly what we're going to wish for. I looked at the midnight blue book on my desk. Magic can backfire on you even when you're trying to do good, said Sam, and it will definitely mess you up if you are greedy. So, Mr. Know-It-All, what do you want to wish for? Asked Fred, pulling his baseball cap down over his eyes. I think we should go visit some famous historical figure and see what they were really like. Fred threw his ball up to the ceiling and caught it. Go visit some famous historical figure? Get out of here. You should be in one of those other lame magic books with all the other stiffs. Who wants to go visit some famous dead guys? Sam pushed his glasses up. I do? Get a life, said Fred. So we go visit George Washington. We come back. What do we got? Nothing. But we go visit buried treasure. We come back. What do we got? Millions. Oh, that's brilliant, Sherlock. This is the same kind of bright idea that almost got us executed last time. Did you ever stop to think who buries treasures? Pirates. That's who. And do you know what pirates usually have? Pistols and cutlasses. That's what. And do you know what they do with those pistols and cutlasses? Shoot and stab people who are trying to steal their treasure. That's what. Come on, said Fred. I took care of the Black Knight, didn't I? What's a few pirates? Joe, you got any pictures of buried treasure in that book? I stuck the quarter in my pocket and picked up the book. No. So there, said Sam. Fred cocked his arm to throw his baseball at Sam. But there is this spell called the all-purpose time warper. Hickory dickory dock. Mouse turned back the clock. The clock won't strike. To go where we like. Buried treasure, yelled Fred. No, you jerk, yelled Sam. Fred threw his baseball. Sam ducked. Wisps of pale green mist began to swirl in my bedroom. But wait, I said, the spell only works. Fred's baseball slowed and then froze in midair only inches away from my desk lamp. The book seemed to melt right out of my hand. The green mist swirled faster and higher, covering book, ball, bedroom, and all. Chapter 3.